All right, we're going to do deep cuts. It's just like quick Q&A.
Okay.
Name a song, album, or artist that changed your life.
An album that changed my life was The Stranger. I'm a really big Billy Joel fan. I have like tattoos on my body of Billy Joel lyrics. And he changed my life.
I love that. It makes perfect sense because New York, songwriter,
Yeah, Strong Island.
First concert.
Britney Spears.
Really?
And then Hillary Duff.
Oh, great ones. Great ones.
Yeah.
A song you wish you wrote.
Almost all of them, by the way. I love 7 Years, Lucas Graham, and then I love Lost Boy. Yeah.
Great picks.
Lost Boy, I wish I wrote. Every time I heard that song, I was like, oh. Oh, also Royals.
Oh,
Lord,
yes,
and
Lord.
Issues, Julia Michaels. Like, those are just some bangers, man.
They are.
I was like, oh, why? Why couldn't I have wrote this?
I think you're doing pretty well on your own.
No, I'm not as good as that.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Yeah. I don't know if anyone would get this, but it's called Primal Fear.
That's my favorite movie.
You're lying.
No, I swear
You're
to God.
lying.
With Ed Norton?
With Ed Norton. Wait, what? No one's ever said that to me.
It's a psychological thriller. Ed Norton's
It's a court
best
movie,
work
and
is
everybody
the
thinks it's a horror. When you say Primal Fear, they're like, "No, I don't watch horror movies." I'm like, "No, it's a court drama."
Unbelievable.
And that
I've
ending,
never met anyone.
No
the
one.
ending.
Where he goes,
yes.
that first clap, you're like,
I don't want to give it away
No, you
because
can't.
if you haven't watched it, you should watch this movie. But I've never met anyone else who loves it.
in my life.
I
have
love
met
Ed Norton.
anyone. I think my second would be like Breakfast Club.
That's a great one.
That's
a great
God, I
one.
can't believe you even know what I just said because I feel like people are always like, what?
That's so weird. I like those I like psychological thrillers.
Me too.
Like,
Me too. And then like I love sci-fi. I like The Time Traveler's Wife was a really good one for me.
I love all that.
Like
I like
you
that.
mixed like, science fiction-y type of stuff with romance. I like.
Yeah.
I love Rachel McAdams.
She's great.
Yes, my lady crush.
I'm sorry, we're like forever connected with
Oh
the
my
Primal
God, I
Fear.
can't get over
even.
that.
If you weren't a musician, what would you be?
Private Eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I
I'm
love
like
no hesitation.
No, I'm so good at it. I'm such a stalker.
That's great. What a great skill set.
I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this, but there was a point where my little brother was interning at the DEA, just like for a summer, just interning there, and I was like, yo, can you get me into the system? And he was like, no, like I'm an intern at the DEA. Like I'm not gonna.
I don't have any real power here.
No, and I was like, come on, let me do some background checks on people. I love it.
Oh my God.
I can find anything. I used it once.
Oh.
Like where my skill set. I used it once to call out a guy who stole money from me. There was this dude. It was karma, but we were going somewhere from JFK that was 2 hours away to Connecticut, and we've been on this promo tour for so long, and we really just wanted a bigger car to sleep in and kick back.
Right.
But we couldn't afford it. So we this was not too long ago either. And we had our lift was on the way. He's pulling up. We see it coming. And, you shouldn't cancel on a lift the last second. But it was one of those things where the guy outside was like, no, come to my car. He's right there. And I'm like, well, we do have a lift. And he was like, well, this is a black car. And I was like, we can't afford it. He's like, how much are you paying for your lift? And I'm like, well, this month. And he was like, I'll match it. I'll do it $10 less. And we're like, we look at the lift, we look at him, cancel on this poor driver, right? But I got so excited just to be in this car. And we talked to this dude for 2.5 hours about his life and his kid and his everything and entrepreneurship and all these things. He wants to start his own car company and whatever it is. Go figure. We give him our card and he charges me $700. And I look at, thank God I looked at my account that night and I was like, what? Couldn't find him anywhere. He specifically makes the charge. It's he does this a lot, obviously, because he made the charge for GoDaddy. This is your GoDaddy annual payment is what it said. And I was like, what? And then He's found
a professional con man. It's
exactly.
Scary.
And I found it through the metadata of the bank statement, right? Of because Amex is so good, they'll just refund you for it. But it's out of principle. I wanted to address this. I was
codes.
We talked about your kid. I offered to make your kid a video. Your kid was a big JoJo Siwa fan. I was like, I'm ready to get JoJo Siwa to send me a video.
Making
I was
connections for him. Yeah.
Ready to help him in his life with whatever I could offer, right? And then he just goes and robs me, right? And it's I found everything, and I like found his girlfriend. I found the
Oh
YouTube
my
channel,
God.
and I just ended up commenting on one of his posts, being like, "Hey there, like I saw that you may have accidentally charged like $700 to my account. I just wanted to let you know, like, still rooting for your entrepreneurship
Look
and
at
your
you.
car company, but just like." My dad always taught me, probably like you have a daughter too, you know what it's like. You probably like you don't really need to steal from young women. I think you could do this on your own. And that's like
Wow.
for a guy to hear
That's
that's pretty
amazing.
degrading. And I like, no, and he kept deleting the comment and blocking me and stuff. And I was kind of ruthless.
But I
kept
like the
going.
way that you handled it. First of all, you killed with kindness.
Just full Karen'd him. Like
yeah,
I was like,
no, that was good the way you handled it.
it's just so weird. Like
Yeah,
stealing
that's-
from like credit cards and identity theft. It's
that's-
always been a weird thing. But yeah, anyway, private eye was the short answer to that.
I love it. I love it.
I love the challenge of finding something on the internet. I'm such a creep.
Ooh,
I'm
maybe you
such a
should pursue
creep.
this.
I'd have
it's a
so
plan
much
B.
fun with it. Like on just an online creep that
Oh my
I am.
God. I'm not sure if this is good or like scary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. It's like funny. Tell your aunt congratulations, by the way, on her. I'm just kidding. I can imagine. I like stalked you and your family before I got here on Facebook. Maybe.
What is something fans would be surprised to learn about you?
This is the moment I realize I'm way too transparent online and I should say way too much. Just like just keep some stuff to yourself.
Maybe we should ask your fiance.
Yeah, come on in.
Um,
My ear thing. I have 2 ear things actually.
Oh.
Like
You have two
Okay.
ear things.
Jax cleans her ears with Q-tips 3 times a day.
Oh my God.
is that OCD? I can't like
is.
tell. And I am
She
also
still does it.
wildly insecure about my earlobes. It's like a thing too. Look at these. Look at these.
Beautiful earlobe.
Don't look
I
at
like
him.
to play with them.
No, I know. He likes to mess with me because he knows that I'm freaking insecure about it.
Okay, what do you hope to achieve next?
I am really excited. I hope to get through a physically and emotionally healthy tour. I have a summer tour coming up and I'm already kind of burnt out by mid-March. And it's going to take some work to get back into that headspace where I'm, meditating and whatever. So I want to get through a tour without burning my voice out because I got to that point last year, steroids and whatnot. It's like stupid. I want to do a tour and I want to really feel good physically and mentally and just enjoy the fruits of people paying for a ticket to come out and sing with you. And I'm so excited. So tour is the next step.
Tour.
Yeah.
Jax, I'm cheering you on. I think
Well,
you are so
thanks.
awesome.
You
and your
too.
earlobes.
Look at this empire you've built. This is just freaking awesome. I'm so proud of you. And this is just like thanks for being a
Thank you.
trailblazer in LA. This town is brutal. So you did it.
Thank you.